cavalry.
Good cavalry here.
The rest of it's sort of rather marshy.
Yeah,
It's not very good for
problem
cavalry.
is there's a bog in between, but I'm sure we'll sort that one out eventually. Yes, so there we are. I am now ready for battle.
It sets off at 3 o'clock in the morning, and by about 10 o'clock in the morning, Marlborough's section is sort of in place, but Eugene is still on his way. He's got further to march.
Yeah.
Now, while all this is going on, by about sort of 10 o'clock in the morning, Tallard is
Opens his bedroom window.
possibly a good idea to wake up, Marshal.
Right,
Yes.
I'm Snurlingham this morning, battling down.
Yes.
Where did they come from?
Ah, yes.
Right, oh goodness me, it's not going to be Nurlingham after all, it's going to be here.
Yes,
He's
yes.
arrived in the middle of the night, and my scouts are still out foraging. I was asleep, a lot of my army was asleep.
Well, what's the first thing you're going to do then? So nothing then, is this?
Nothing at all.
Right,
Nothing.
right.
Just see what he
So
does.
you're going to leave your army asleep.
We're going to sort of slowly wake them up.
Right, so no bugle call, drum bit, so
I can smell gently warming croissants.
No, we're going to eat.
Yes.
And then we're just going to see what happens.
Right,
really.
right. So no
Yes.
mounting up, no,
No, we're just going to go. We'll have a discussion.
You are brilliant.
We'll have a discussion. What we'll do, I'll go over here.
Yes.
And I'll take my fellow.
Where's Marcin?
Me. Oh, I need
Marcin,
Marcin.
he's
Let's
actually-
get him as well.
Yeah, he's blue as well, isn't he? Yes, good.
He's a slippery fellow. Let's get him. Right, we're going to go over. We're going to examine the situation.
Ah, yes, the tower. There's a church tower here in Blenheim, which gives you a very, very good view of the entire battlefield. So you're going to be on top of that.
We are indeed. Let's have a look up here. And at this point, the Elector and Marcin give a little bit of advice. But remember, there is a real animosity between these commanders. They hate each other. And they say, basically, look, I've got an idea. Why don't we kind of advance the infantry forwards? Because if he starts trying to come over in a general advance over this marshy land here, we can just kill them, can't we? As they come over bit by bit.
Exactly the same at D-Day.
Yeah, basically, don't let them all come over. Just get them as they're slowing down in this marshy ground. We've got huge superior firepower in the middle. We can just smash him as he slows down here.
That's Marcin, yeah.
That's Marcin who says that. Absolutely, it's a great idea, actually. But of course, General Tallard, I've got my own ideas. I say, good Lord alive, no, we're not going to do that. In fact, I've got a very different view. I say, let them all come over, and then we'll kill more of them.
So the more people come over, the more people you can kill.
Absolutely. So
Yes.
my plan is just to stay here and let them come over, and then kill them.
Well, you're not going to let a pipsqueak like him tell you what to do, are you?
I can't bear it.
No.
Now, classical military thinking says there's basically two ways of winning a battle. Smash somebody's centre, or take a wing and get round behind them and roll them up. So I think, actually, looking at the wings, I think that little town of Blenheim looks particularly tasty. So I think I'm going to
You
send...
have got some soldiers in there already, haven't you?
Oh, just a
a couple,
tiny
yes.
few, just some small
Just a
reconnaissance
garrison or
group.
so.
There, near him. Well, I'm actually going to. This has been slightly fortified with brushwood and all sorts of things. There we are. Some just representing the barricade there. There we go. So I'm going to send in.
Fortify that a little more.
Yes, excellent. There we go. I'm going to send in this man here. Now, this man here is Colonel Cutts, and very, very brave and very, very professional soldiers, all of them. He's also known as Salamander Cutts, is his nickname, because he likes going to the hottest parts of a battle. He likes going right into the action. So I'm going to say, look, go over there and have a stab at the defences over there. Just go over there. Don't try and take the town. That's going to be impossible. But just go over there and start trying to damage the barricade. So my first attack is on one of Tallard's wings.
I see what he's doing. Like any commander of old, he's trying to turn me on the flank. It is now a time for me to do something. He's showing his hand. So, he's sending men in against my very small garrison here in Blenheim. So, I'm going to send in some cavalry. That's what I'm going to send in.
This is not any old cavalry, though.
Oh, no, not
This
any
is
old
Marks
cavalry.
and Spencer's cavalry.
This is French finest gendarme cavalry, and I'm going to send those in. Yes, and I'm going to drive those infantry back. Right, let's see what he's going to do now.
Now, if I don't do something now, those infantry are going to be just wiped out by the cavalry. So I'm going to send in my own cavalry, some of the cavalry from this. This is Lord Palms, again, experienced cavalry commander. So over the river he goes. Now, Hold on, you said eight squadrons.
I've sent in 8 squadrons of gendarme cavalry.
So how many do you think? Should I equal him? Should I send in 8? Should I send in more, being assured of victory? Should I send in less and hope that they can do a little bit of action and go away again? Has anybody got any ideas? What should I do? How many should I send in? Versus 8 squadrons.
More.
More? You think
good
more?
idea, yeah.
Well, like I said at the start, I am very confident that my cavalry is better than his. So I'm actually going to represent 5 squadrons. Just 5.
You're always sending in 5 against my 8 guaranteed.
It looks weaker, I guarantee. There we are. There's Lord Palms and 5 squadrons of finest cavalry going in against those gendarmes and leaving Coots to carry on his attack there. We'll have our action there.
Now, this is actually, quite right, more would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Now, Palmer here, well, it's just a couple of spellings of the word, isn't it? Palms, Palmer, I'm not quite sure, it's Old English, you know. Seems like he hasn't got a chance, really, has he? But it's actually a very, very clever manoeuvre. Now, if I may step over, I think you've flicked the chart before, by the way. Now, you had 8, didn't you?
8.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.